Have you ever heard of the term amplify your message? That's right, J.K. Rowling is now more educated about Bitcoin as she was getting attacked on crypto Twitter for posting some tweets that probably shouldn't have been posted. When so many people have invested in cryptocurrency, of course the community is gonna go ballistic. But let's find out what happened in this video. Stay tuned.
Okay, so it all started on the 15th of May when @Bitcoin on Twitter has posted, "Wizards still need to trust Gringotts Bank. Bitcoin fixes this." And that's when J.K. Rowling's attention was caught, and then she posted, "I don't think I trust this." But of course, crypto Twitter has started backfiring as soon as she did that. And then she was saying, well, people are now explaining Bitcoin to me, and honestly, it's blah 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 collectibles. My Little Pony blah 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 computers got one of those. I think she sounded drunk when she wrote this. Does she not sound like that to you? But maybe she was referring to Crypto Kitties here, right? Little Pony, I don't know if you see any kind of resemblance. I know what you mean. I know you mean to help, but full disclosure, I'm only allowing myself alcohol at weekends during this lockdown, and I'm on my 4th very strong old-fashioned, and honestly, you might think as well to send me a scroll written in Sanskrit, and this is a diagram which actually shows you Bitcoin is the logical next step in money technology. And this might just seem too complicated for her, right? She just sees all these computers here in a mesh, all of them interconnected, and if she's not technical, she may be like, what does this actually mean? What's that, right? So I think she needs it explained in layman's terms to get it, right? Later, she posts, "Away with your smooth pickup lines. Only a creep makes a move on a woman when she's drunk." So she just reiterating that she's drunk regarding this tweet here. And then, "God bless every single one of you. Now earnestly explaining Bitcoin to me as though I'll grasp it. If you break it down properly, things like this are in white noise to me. I cannot and will not ever understand Bitcoin, but I love you for thinking that I can or will." Now, this doesn't sound at all sinister, and it makes me eager to understand Bitcoin. Blinks helps me in Morse code. So basically, disregarding this sort of post, I believe you can understand it if you make a conscious effort to do it. I mean, if you don't understand it now, I think you'll be forced to understand it in the future. So to me, it just looks like people are trying to bully her in a way for what she posted, but they're not really helping her by explaining to her how it actually works in layman's terms. So I think that's what they should be doing. And then later we see Richard Hart post a tweet and tagging her, of course, trying to promote Hex. Hex is program money, and she's like, "I don't want to program money, I can barely work on my TV." And then, "It's no good explaining Bitcoin with smiles or indeed metaphors. I don't understand, but yes, old fashions are the best." So yeah, people are just like, people are not really telling her what she needs to know, right? And then again, she's joking here, blah blah blah. And basically most of her tweets since then have been related to Bitcoin and to cryptocurrencies. But then she does admit here, right, I'm sure cryptocurrencies are fascinating, so of course she was drunk earlier, but now she's more sober apparently, or less drunk, let's say maybe tipsy. "I've genuinely tried to grasp the very detailed information I've been sent tonight. People close to me understand it, and I've tried to explain it when I'm stone cold sober, but I'm afraid this is a total blind spot to me. I'm just about able to grasp a barter system, talk of collectibles, tokenomics, and blockchains, and my brain just takes a walk," right? So not everybody is technical. That's what we gotta understand. Bitcoin is designed so that it eliminates the need for trust. It's backed by advanced math you won't understand. And then she goes, "That's me sold." So of course she's taking the piss, right? She's joking. But look, she's saying here, "This started as a joke, but now I'm afraid I'll never be able to log into Twitter again without someone getting angry. I don't own Bitcoin. One day you'll see a wizened old woman in the street trying to trade a Harry Potter book for a potato. Be kind." She did try to understand, right? So she's making more jokes. And then Ivan on Tech caught her attention too, where he's saying maybe J.K. Rowling is just jealous that she didn't buy Bitcoin early enough and missed out on massive gains. Now she's trying to spread FUD. Well, actually, Ivan, you're wrong. She's not trying to spread FUD. She's just a bit dazzled by it, right? She doesn't really understand this, so she just wants somebody to explain it, right? She might think it's a scam, right? It's as simple as that, unless somebody explains why it's not a scam. All people are calling each other simps in my mentions, and a fake J.K. Rowling account has made a purchase of Bitcoin. How's your Saturday shaping up? So then there's more posts regarding Harry Potter and Bitcoin and so on. So it just shows you that she's basically getting a lot of messages about Bitcoin. She's getting absolutely hammered. The media has wrote about her too. Like there are a few news websites, crypto news websites, that have been mentioning J.K. Rowling because she's just been replying to tweets regarding Bitcoin for the last while, right? Just people attacking her constantly, but at least she does reply, right? She's not ignoring them. That's the important bit. I think I saw an interesting one there. I can't find it now. I might get back to that when I do. But actually, I do want to talk about one tweet where J.K. Rowling was tagged in it. So let's see if she does reply to it. But let's take a look at that tweet right now. Yeah, so @girlgone_crypto on Twitter has replied back to J.K. Rowling to explain Bitcoin to her in layman's terms. And what's interesting is that she used Harry Potter in the background there to explain it to her. So hopefully she will understand it this time. So it's a very good initiative, a very nice initiative, I should say, from Girl Gone Crypto, which is very much appreciated in the crypto community. We'll see what J.K. Rowling has to respond and if she will. So keep your eyes on this tweet. I have tweeted this myself. I've retweeted Girl Gone Crypto's tweet with a comment, as you can see here on my Twitter page. But let's play this. It's less than 2 minutes long and it's really interesting.
J.K. Rowling, today you tweeted asking someone to help explain Bitcoin. So I present to you the Muggle's Guide to Bitcoin. The Fed, which we will affectionately refer to in this video as Voldemort, is out of control with printing money and putting us deeper and deeper in debt, which causes inflation, economic downturn, and ultimately is devaluing the price of our currency. A good way to think about it is think about when you were a kid and how much a butterbeer or your wand from Ollivander's cost, and then now think of how much more that costs. But what can us mere muggles do about it? We don't have any control over the Fed. Or I mean, he who shall not be named. Well, what if that wasn't the only type of money? What if there were currencies that were deflationary, that actually were the opposite of what we currently have and got more valuable over time instead of less? So where did these deflationary currencies or stores of value come from? Well, even in the world of Harry Potter, there are gold coins or galleons, and they inherently will become more valuable over time because there's only a limited supply. And similar to gold, Bitcoin will only have 21 million ever created. So in a similar sense to the galleons, it should increase in value over time based on a limited fixed supply. But carrying around gold isn't exactly convenient in the modern age. It's not only heavy, but what if you're out shopping in Diagon Alley and you take a wrong turn down Nocturne Alley and you run into some shady figures that like to help that gold come right out of your pocket? Having a digital option, aka Bitcoin, just makes sense. But how do you know that it's really secure? It's based on math and code and is built on a little thing we call blockchain technology. Now you can think of blockchain almost like Gringotts, where you've got your piles of gold coins, aka your store of value, hidden in vaults protected by a dragon. Except blockchain is even more secure because instead of being guarded by a dragon, it's guarded by math and code. And Voldemort can never touch it.